Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Voxcaster podcast. We are back with another Sunday preview hobby stuff roundup, all the above.
Every single one of them.
I'm joined by my co-host Kim. You can find her on Instagram under Loon Shrine Studios. And unfortunately, Steve is also away this week again, so we are taking over once more. We're going to dive into the preview. We haven't actually looked at it ourselves yet. So it's going to be a live reaction.
As I say, live, completely unscripted.
Not that
First
we
things
ever
first.
script anything.
Yeah, that is true, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, so starting off, so Sunday preview, the Divine Prince returns to Necromunda. So bow before your rightful masters, residents of Hive Primus, as the honored and most glorious Azhostium Aranthus walks among his Necromundan flock once more, and reins of power are surely best held in his capable hands. Surely nobody would be foolish enough to oppose his rule. That's not me saying that. That's what it says on the article, by the way.
Surely not.
And then it shows the model. So again, I don't know much about this guy's lore. I have never looked into Necromunda lore. I want to. We will be getting into Necromunda soon.
There's just so much. Yeah.
Because there's a lot. We're doing a lot at once right now. So we're trying to dial it back and then kind of save Necromunda for later when we're in between editions or that like lull period. So we get AOS is a little crazy right now for us. Anyways, moving on to the model. The model's absolutely stunning.
Is that a token that comes with him?
I think
the little
so.
flying guy trying to pick up another little guy?
I think so. This incredible measure
See,
can
this
be built
is
with or without his chest plate and mask to show the ruined and immaculated flesh underneath, and comes with a separate care-eyed servitor model to unnerve his opponent. So yeah, it's kind of, I guess, like a fear token almost. Again, I don't know how Necromunda rules work. We could be wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
but that's
Steve
what it
was
sounds
here,
like.
Yeah, this is his line of expertise.
Yeah, seriously. But yeah, no, the actual model itself is stunning. I really like this model.
The red on it,
The golden red mix, the pose on it. It's like it's a very empowering pose.
It gives it kind of reminds me of Stormcast. Now
The
that you're
helmet,
playing
the
them.
helmet.
Yeah, the helmet with the red cape and just like the jewels on it, like the flow of it.
Yeah.
Kind of gives me a little Stormcast.
Yeah. And then going down, you do have, so it's like, where can you find the rules for him? And it says rules for this can be found in the Aranthian. Oh, I can't say that word. The Aranthian Succession, the Spire of Primus, which is a new Necromunda, I guess, add-on, or I guess it's these, like, we get like bonus books for like AOS. We get like the Path to Glory books and all that stuff. I guess this is like an add-on like that. That's my guess. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Because it says, witness the final chapter of the sprawling Aranthian succession narrative. Okay, so this is a narrative book. Inspires of Primus as the most beneficial and wonderful Azhostium Aranthus. I'm butchering that. Takes his well-deserved place atop the throne of Necromunda, with gangs across the planet scrambling to take advantage of the new normal. Oddly, not everyone agrees with his usurpation of the Imperial House, and Lady Hera still has a bone to pick with the returned prince. This 128-page book contains extensive background lore to wrap up the succession story, 7 new narrative scenarios and rules for the reconquest of the Primus campaign that tracks Lady Hera's quest to reclaim her father's seat of power. Okay, so this is like it's a narrative book for Necromunda.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is just a narrative book.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay, this is awesome. I love stuff like this.
Give father his seat back.
If anybody plays Necromunda and you guys listen, please let us know, because we are interested to know more about it.
It does sound like a lot of fun.
It does sound like a lot of fun. We want to know more of like the people who have played it, because there's a difference between reading a rule and playing the rule. So we want people that have played the rule to talk to us about their experiences.
So it says that the book tells you how to create Palantine Justicars delegations, which
it says you can make Aranthian aligned gangs, so gangs that go with him. I guess that's really cool. I would do that because his model is gorgeous. I would build a gang around him. And
gang it up.
And then it says Justicar courts and Palantine Justicar delegations.
Which they showed.
What are Palantine Justicars? Justicars?
Justicars, I would say.
Anyways, if you scroll down, it shows them, and these guys look great. I think they look awesome. I love them.
Yeah, no, I think I don't have any
They
complaints.
have this like weird cross between like military and like proper, and just on the scope of not proper because of like a little bit of savagery added to them almost. They almost look like they're like a Mad Max style infantry, like actual military. You know what I'm
Military
saying?
soldiers went a little chaos.
Twist, yeah. Like they look great. I think the models are stunning,
The
personally.
colors, again, I love. Yeah, amazing. Next, we have the weapons and
Yeah,
upgrades.
so moving on, you do get the Palantine Enforcer weapons and upgrades. So this is great for anybody who plays Palantine Enforcers. So this is one of the gangs you can play, Palantine Enforcers. I know you haven't really gotten into Necromunda, but that's what these are. So I guess this is like their like upgrade sprue. It's kind of like when you how you can buy the Imperial Fist helmets and stuff like that
Yeah,
for Horus Heresy. It's kind of like that for
it's a good
the
amount.
stuff in here.
10 heads split across 5 designs.
Yeah, sorry. So it says this pack contains, there's a long list, there's a lot of stuff. 10 heads across 5 designs, 4 alternate neck pieces, 4 shock batons, 4 assault shields with hands, 2 magnicals, 4 power knives, 4 auto pistols, 2 flamers, 2 webgun, 2 concession carbines, 2 auto guns, 2 sniper, 20 left arm, and 20 right arm. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So,
That's
yeah,
a lot of stuff. Like, that's a lot for like a little upgrade kit. Like, that's a lot.
so enough for 10.
This is a great kit. I really like this. I like how it gives you posability of the necks. You can have them looking in either direction. So if you have like certain gang members like looking one way, they can look in the other way. So it's as if they're on the other side of the hall or and stuff like that. Narrative scenario.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I do actually.
So
I
yeah,
really
no,
like I
it's fun.
really like the I'm pointing like you guys can see what I'm pointing at.
Yeah.
I really like the sort
Oh,
of
these.
yeah.
Yeah, these are really
Almost
cool.
looks
Yeah.
like a type of like power knife,
Yeah, it looks like almost like a military knife, but like a
little shock knife. We've been playing Dead Island recently, so it's giving shock mod put on high voltage mod maybe
yeah,
put on a knife
100%.
of damage.
The Ironhead Squat Chartermasters and Drill Masters. So the Ironheads are I guess they're also like they're a gang for Necromunda, but they're squats. You don't really know what squats are, do you? So like
Uh,
Votan, like the little dwarf space dwarves, they originated, or like I could be wrong, people can correct me. They originated as squats, which were like space dwarves. So then this
oh.
is like in a throwback, like kind of like Necromunda team to like what the original squats
I
were like.
was thinking that they do
They're like
look
space
similar to
dwarves.
dwarves.
Yeah, they're like space dwarves.
I like their armor.
Chunky.
Yeah, they look thick.
Chunk. Prosecutors are highly skilled, hardy people whose exceptional mastery of their fields comes in mighty handy on dangerous expeditions, bringing their hard-earned expertise in Necromunda with a new pack of chartermasters and drill masters containing 2 exomasters, 2 chartermasters, 2 drill masters, 2 techmite autoveyors, autonomous companions that use powerful sensor suits to sniff out valuable sems of ore.
Ooh, they sniff it out.
And then, wait, this is the most important part. Each model is a single pose plastic mini. So these are probably like snap together minis and stuff. 3
So
head
you
options, so you can pick between the head, but most of it's probably just going to snap together with a fixed pose. Like it, like I don't know. When I get like 2 kits like this, I take the weapons and stuff. I don't really care about the pose because I'm there for like the weapons, the cool little add-ons and stuff like that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, because I always try to think like, how good is a kit? Would you buy it twice?
right.
Single pose, why would I buy it twice? There's no double pose,
Unless
there's no
there's
extras, there's no
yeah,
nothing.
unless there's like a ton of different weapons to choose from.
Yeah.
You're right.
But this is single pose, so there's nothing.
Well,
Like, why would I ever buy 2 of these?
save your money.
Unless you have a bunch of these already and you're trying to replace. I'm not judging. Anyways, moving on. We have the Underhive
Oh,
hangers on.
they
These look
probably
incredible. I
yes.
love this guy, the little doctor, little
Look at the
bird
guy in the
doctor,
back with the
the suitcase.
suitcase,
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
doctors.
So these guys look incredible. I would almost just buy this as like a fun painting project. Just paint a cool team up
Those look
of these
amazing.
guys. You know what I'm saying? Like just paint a team of these guys up. You're set. You're golden.
Yeah,
What a hobby project to do.
That on a shelf would look so nice.
Have the but like don't do this terrain if you don't want. Make like a custom terrain so they're in like a jungle or forest or like a dead landscape or something, so that it like blends and you can weather them at the bottom. You could do like an industrial look, keep it, but like industrial weathering on their boots or something.
Yeah, see, or I'm picturing like maybe even like a little diorama because I think it would be cool to put the doctor, the medicine healer guy in the back.
Yeah.
Like he's outside, he's walking to work, he's among like normal pedestrians, and you just have him dead center, like crossing the street. And then you move to the kitchen and you have everybody working, cutting vegetables, doing their job, and then you have Buddy in the bottom left there standing at the oven. I think it'd be really cool.
Do it then.
So if anyone's
Build your
interested
Underhive
in
house.
taking an idea.
So it says here the Underhives of Necromunda swarm with all kinds of useful weirdos with specialist set skills, ready to ply their trade to the nearest gang with some spare cash to their name. Collectively known as hangers-on, they can be anything from mercenary killers to information brokers to ammo bearers and questionably effective doctors. It's a
Dang.
rare gang that shuns their services outright.
The rogue dock comes with 2 heads, which is fun.
Yeah, so it says here the new plastic hanger-ons include a slopper, an ammo jack, a hive watch, a dome runner, a rogue dock with their attendant medi skull. The rogue dock comes with a choice of 2 head options.
Yeah, the rogue dock's probably my favorite.
Yeah, these are
Yeah,
really cool.
and then the slopper,
I
obviously.
like this guy.
All right. So
So next we move on to Horus Heresy Legion Imperialis. So you guys are getting the journal, The Ruin of Salamanders. So these journals are very similar to what we get in 30k journals, but Imperialis members like the really mini ones. So like
right.
one base has like a squad of guys on it versus like one base.
That makes
So you can do like Titan battles and like hundreds and hundreds of Marines on the table with hundreds of
yeah.
tanks and everything. So you can actually play like Apocalypse style games on a proper table, which makes sense.
It's a lot. It's a lot of models.
So the Dropsy Massacre was, to put lightly, unkind to the Salamanders, and their tragedy was merely one part of the greatest betrayal humanity had faced in millennia. It's true. As a Salamanders player, I agree. The catastrophic battle fought over the Black Sands of Istavan 5 is the focus of a new supplement for Legion Imperialis, The Ruin of Salamanders, which allows players to play out the infamous events of the Dropsy Massacre with new missions, new formations, detachments, and extensive background lore accompanying this. The 48-page softback book is an essential companion for those looking to field new units equipped with Vulcan's revitalized Saturnine technology, and for anyone who wants to see how the outset of the Horus Heresy could have changed if Loyalist had pulled out a win. So I guess this is how they get their Saturnine rules, whereas like Saturnine was just included in the launch of this edition. It wasn't the launch of the Imperialis new edition, so this is how they're adding the Saturnine to them, is through this journal, it looks like. I could be
Oh,
wrong. Again, I don't play Imperialis. That's kind of what it looks like. The Fellblade on the cover looks great.
yeah, it does look
Looks so cool with the
amazing.
Titan in the background.
It just makes me want to paint mine even more.
I know. Yeah, you gotta start working on your Fellblade.
I should have to dry brush it.
Uh, and then it's moving on, we have a Saturnine battle group. So there you go. Okay, so this is what that book allows you to field. So this is what the minis look like. So see, like, there's a whole squad on one base.
That's really
There's a Dreadnought
interesting.
on one base. The tanks are small. They're like this big.
Oh, okay, that helps
They're
with
very small. They're
proportions.
very, very small. But you have like tons of these, right? Because you're fielding you're doing like a whole battle. Like, anyways, moving on. So the new stars of the Horus Heresy join Legions Imperialis in force with powerful squads of Saturnine Terminators stomping in action, towering Saturnine Dreadnoughts laying down volley fire as they lumber forward through storms of fire. The Saturnine battle group is the ultimate expression of Legion Astartes' dominance, bringing together 8 Saturnine Dreadnoughts, 12 bases of Saturnine Terminators, 4 Saturnine Terminator command squads, 8 Arachni platforms, 8 Vindictor tanks, 2 Mastodons, super heavy assault transports, 2 Fire Raptors. Just try to muscle your way past that. This set is available while stocks last. So yeah, so if somebody plays Imperialis and you want to get a bunch of Saturnine stuff, you want to get a bunch
No,
of cool stuff added, tons of Indicators, Arachne, stuff like that. Yeah, great box. I mean, I don't know much of the rules if these are good or not. I can't talk to that, but the box looks great to me.
Yeah, the models look really cool. Like the 3 on one base
Mhm.
is really interesting. It's really
So
cool.
there's your like Praetor with his loom,
Yeah.
and then 2 Centurions.
Yeah. Again, I would do those just to have as display models.
Right.
I think they look really cool.
And then it says if you want even more heavily armored goodness, the new Saturnine Heavy Assault Cadre contains 6 Saturnine Terminator bases, 2 Saturnine Command bases, and 4 Saturnine Dreadnoughts, accompanied by Legion Astartes vehicle transfer sheet containing 1,130 decals. Oh my goodness. And then the rules for these can all be found in that journal that we mentioned. There's an Arachni weapons platform battery, which again is also in there. So these are just like those Arachni platforms that we got in the Saturnine box, but this is for Imperialis, the smaller ones, with different weapons, it looks like. Then you have your super heavy, so you have your Falchion, but it allows you to build it as the flame version of the Falchion, which is really, really cool because you don't get to see the flame version very often. So you have to build it as the laser destroyer version or the flamer version.
Yeah, the flamers
If they brought this to 30K, I would
in
take
an instant.
one of these for my salamanders in a heartbeat. Media vibe.
Fire everywhere. Fellblade.
So it gives you so it looks like you get your Falchion and your Fellblades are both getting released, and then the Fellblade can be built as a glaive, and the Falchion can be built as the fire one. The new Ascalon variant, which has a Titan grade Inferno gun into its massive chassis, so you can torch entire quadrants with gouts of super hot flame. I mean, it wouldn't be cold flame. Then you have the Legion Astartes combined arms battle group. So this looks like it comes with a bunch of little guys, some dreadnoughts, some weapon platforms, some Arachni, some dreadnoughts, a bunch of land raiders, some Sicarans to back you up, and then some fire raptors for support. So this is like pretty much an Imperialis army, it looks like. So whether you're looking to start up to Imperialis army or add reinforcements to your existing force, combined arms group is an excellent way to get loads of different units for your collections, and it makes fun. So I guess this is like if you don't want Saturnine, but you still want to add a bunch of stuff, this is like your combined force with no Saturnine in it. So you get 2 Legion command bases, each tactical bases, 2 Terminator bases, 2 Assault Marine bases, 4 support Legionary bases, 4 Contemptor bases, 4 Leviathan bases, 4 Deradio bases, 4 Legion Raptor bases, 4 Tarantula bases, 4 Kratos, 4 Sicaran, 6 Land Raider Proteus, and 6 Siphon Interceptors. I know. Oh my gosh, there's more of these. Solar Auxilia combined arms battle. So I guess these are like their Christmas boxes. How like we got our Christmas boxes. I guess this is their Christmas boxes.
That would make a lot of sense with how big every box is,
Right?
how
Like,
much models are being.
so there's another Solar Auxiliary one here, and the Solar Auxiliary one comes with 2 auxiliary command bases, 8 auxiliaries, 4 auxiliaries with flamers, 4 Velatari, 4 Charonite, 4 Aethon heavy sentinels, 12 auxiliary rapiers, 4 Cyclops demolisher vehicles, 12 tarantulas, 2 auxiliary super heavy tanks buildable as shadow swords, super blades, or storm swords, Streskosian armor transport, 8 Lehman Russ tanks buildables as executioners or demolishers, and 6 lightning fighters. Oh my gosh, there's so much. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I don't care that it's small. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to go through.
It's like 17 or 18 things. Sorry, I meant like
Sorry, you meant like lists.
separate things.
On the list. Yeah,
I'm trying to count really fast, but it's hard when there's so many things.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we have the White Dwarf issue, which is 19. So it says the new installment of the legendary Warhammer Plus series is on its way, and the White Dwarf is dedicating issue 519 to our band of plucky adventurers as they rid the Jade Alley of Nurgle's foul pestilence. You'll find discussions with the designers, painting guides for our heroes, and a full battle report to gaze over, giving you an unmatched look at the game hitting the shelves very soon.
Dare you?
That's not all, as there's still loads to see from the first millennium as Astra Militarum armies from across the Warhammer studios go on parade, and a handy chart will help you decide which faction is your best bet for the 2026 New Year, New Army Challenge.
Dare you enter?
Ooh, okay, moving on though. This is awesome. I'm really excited for this. So moving on, we get the Black Library part. Again, Steve would be all over this. I'm sure I would love to hear his opinion on this. But we get the Troll Slayer Mega Limited Edition. So Troll Slayer is a very popular book by a dwarf called Gotrek, which is like almost like the embodiment of their god. And he's like a dwarf in AOS that goes around like messing everything up. He used to have the best war scroll in the game.
No more though. No longer.
No, back in the day, he was
Uh,
he was absolutely mental. But so this is like a special edition box. It comes in like a little like case. It comes with the limited edition cover of Troll Slayer with, it looks like, some coins, a little objective marker, and a little like axe.
yeah, that might be a measuring.
So the mega, it actually says here, the incredible mega edition is a true collector's piece marked with careful extras, including a faux leather rune axe bookmark, 4 drinking coasters, 2 square, 2 round, 3 art prints, 2 coins, and a beautiful presentation box.
Yeah, that's nice, actually.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks really cool. Warhammer Plus this week on Warhammer Plus, the second series of Black Talon continues as the infamous heroes turn towards and examine what it means to be a servant of Sigmar as the dark shadow of Be'lakor looms over them as the machinations of chaos grind ever closer to fruition.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
So Dark Talon, I really want to rewatch it. It's really well done. I actually like Dark Talon a lot.
Did we watch? I'm pretty sure we've watched all of it, right? Up
Long
until
time
like
ago.
what's out.
Yeah, a long time ago. We should rewatch it though. It was short and fun. And then another thing, they have victory pointers. So a meeting with Josh to discuss army building Warhammer 40k, while the realm of life goes under the microscope as lore masters examine the verdant forests of Gyrian and Sylvaneth who call it home. Finally, Citadel Color Master sneaks in some expertise tips for painting the distinctive bodysuits worn by the Imperial assassins, focusing on how light reflects off their smooth surfaces and how glazing can give you perfectly smooth
Ooh.
results on these tricky textures. So this is like a masterclass painting thing that they do. So this will like help you like paint, I guess, like light reflection, so OSL work and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Lore
too.
masters on Gyran and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And then it looks like that's everything for this week.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
am really excited for Black Talon.
Yeah, me too. I think it's gonna be great. So it looks like a lot of Necromunda and Imperialis stuff this week. I mean, it's nice to have AOS and 40k take a break. I've been saying this, is that when you have constant releases, and it's constant releases, so you go from like every week there's something coming out, you lose the FOMO aspect, because then you don't have time to chill and then you miss something.
Yeah.
It goes from, oh, well, I'll just miss it, I'll grab the next thing next week, and then I'll miss it, I'll grab it next week, and then you kind of just stop. As I was saying, when you have releases every week, you lose the FOMO. So you kind of almost like don't care, or you're not as like, oh my God, I need to go get it. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, and when there's too much stuff coming out, it almost feels like just too much stuff being thrown at you.
You feel choice locked because you're overwhelmed. You don't know,
Yeah, like
what do I do? Where do I start? What do I want to finish or work on it? Blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing you know, you just don't care to do any of it. And then you're stunned, you're decision locked, and you don't do nothing. And then you have a massive pileup.
yeah, like it's or yeah, too, like it's frustrating when it's like, well, I only can buy one box, but there's 6 coming out in the next 2 weeks. What am I gonna get?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah. But moving on in our personal hobbies, what have you been up to in your hobby life?
Uh, oh boy, there's been a lot. Well, start painting the Christmas
The
special edition
commemorative
box.
Christmas box? Oh,
Yes.
it's like the Tin Man this year. Tin Man.
Yeah, using the markers on that, and it's been really fun. The red looks so good on it.
Yeah, it does.
And then you're about to start building my Trogoth spearhead.
Yeah, we got our Christmas boxes. They came in. So she got the Gloomspite Christmas box, and I got this Soulblight Christmas box, because I still want to do the all vampire, like mostly Blood Knight Soulblight list, because that's what made me fall in love with Soulblight. And I have Prince of War dry down, so I think it'd just be like really cool and thematic to see it all on the table. And then yeah, I'll be building up your trolls this week.
Yeah, so that I can paint them. Dry brushing all of everything that we have left.
Yeah,
Uh,
I primed a bunch of stuff last week, and then our compressor died, so we had to go get a new air compressor. But mine was like really old. It was like 6, 7+ years old. It
almost,
was, it
yeah.
was really long. I had it, and it was just one of those small starter compressors, so it was nothing to write home about. So anyway, so I got a new one. So I got a lot more priming to do, but we've pretty much primed most of our spearheads now.
Yeah,
So just waiting for you to dry brush those to
you've
get
been
this
busy.
painted. almost done painting the Seraphon spearhead, the first one. Second one, I just have to finish priming some models, but again, my compressor died. Couldn't finish priming it. So this week I'm gonna finish building both our Christmas boxes. I'm gonna get those done.
Yay.
Maybe not yours because your second trug, I'm kit bashing it, so I got to wait till something
Oh, yeah,
creative
that's
comes.
right.
So maybe not that model because she already has trug done. But I'm kit bashing the second trug that we got now into a custom dank hole trog boss for you.
Yeah.
So then the
Super
dank hole
excited about
trog
that.
boss now you want me to build as a regular dank hole trog off?
Yes, I believe so. I was kind of feeling
Because you'll technically have the dank hole trog boss with that model.
yeah. You know what? We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
And again, it's because we mostly play Path to Glory and just like fun games. I understand that Danko Trogoth and Trug, I don't think they're on the same base. We'll double check. I don't think they are. I can probably squeeze it on the proper base.
Yeah, but we're not.
But we don't really care about that stuff. We just want to play to have fun. And that's
Yeah,
what the
we're not
hobby is. Have
picky.
fun. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, make memories.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, with that, we're just gonna hop on off. Thank you everyone for joining in. Hopefully Steve will be back soon. And tune in this Wednesday. We will be covering 4 chapters instead of 2 because we did unfortunately have some issues last week. And then this coming Wednesday is also going to be the first Wednesday of the month. So we will be doing an update.
Yeah.
And this week we have a pretty big update for you guys. Just changing some things up a little bit. So we'll be discussing that in our Wednesday episode. So make sure you tune in for that. So from all of us here at the Voxcaster podcast, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you let us know what you're working on right now. And, do you guys play Paths to Glory? Do you like more competitive play? Let us know. Hop on over to Discord or message us on Instagram. We're more than happy to have a discussion and have more people involved in these chats. Yeah, from all of us here, thank you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye.